First pitch straight ahead from Baltimore. It's the Blue Jays and the Orioles. Next. Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Kevin Gausman will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. And defensively, the Orioles look like this. Troy Tulowitzki heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Troy Tulowitzki. Underway now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one as we get this one started at 7:06 p.m. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Kevin Pillar will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. Pause, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. No double play, but boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Josh Donaldson will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Starting lineup for the Orioles now looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Adam Jones comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
This is a foul ball. And the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout is too concerned.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too hot...
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. And that's a special home run, guys. Adam Jones continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And 200 home runs is a feat that many players aren't even going to approach, let alone achieve. I know I didn't come anywhere close, but by now he's established himself as something of a decent power threat. And you can be sure pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into that batter's box. He has definitely earned a little respect.
Yeah, good for him. You know, hopefully he can get that ball up on his trophy shelf. Like you said, Steve, he's a legitimate power threat up there. But I will say, he's got a long way to go before he's mentioned among the best home run hitters in the history of the game.
In now, Jimmy Paredes.
Jimmy Paredes.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come in here at 259. One home run and a couple RBIs. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a three-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Chris Davis will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. He's ready. Now the pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Manny Machado will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 1 out and a runner on third. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this is normally a slam dunk RBI when you've got a big-time run producer like this at the plate. But he's not able to pick up the runner from third. You are not going to see that happen all too often.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something.
Here's a breaking ball blocked by Martin. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Orioles get 1 on the home run by Adam Jones. Second inning coming up, and Baltimore has the early 1-0 lead. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. And this is fouled straight back. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Into the box, Jose Bautista, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling two all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Chris Colabello will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. He's set, now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Paredes is there, 2 down. Dominic Brown will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Comes set, now the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing.
Russell Martin gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jonathan Scope will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. No problem here, 1 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Number 25 will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Stepping in now, J.J. Hardy. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Devin Travis steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Paredes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Kevin Pillar will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Caleb Joseph will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Here's the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just 1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
In now, Adam Jones. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
1 out, nobody on. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Travis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Standing in now, Jimmy Paredes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here it comes.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Josh Donaldson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And now a pitch on the way. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Jose Bautista stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Chris Davis will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
Number 19.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled straight back. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Yeah, that's the thing about a 2-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Chris Colabello will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break, because they're not even needed out there now.
In now, Dominic Brown. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now here's the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Russell Martin will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground. So Jonathan Scope comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Jonathan Scope.
Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Number 25 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a foul popped behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. J.J. Hardy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. and they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. That really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Devin Travis will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter at this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Paredes is there to take it, so on just 1 pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki. Kevin Pillar will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Caleb Joseph will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now here it comes. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Pillar is right there, 1 down.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in the dangerous Adam Jones. Pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. Jimmy Paredes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got three.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Back here on the show, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Josh Donaldson will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
John, and that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to, we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. And this will be fouled away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout, and he got the next guy.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. And this is lined hard to deep left. Number 25 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
In now, Chris Colabello. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Chris Davis will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Pedro Alvarez ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Dominic Brown comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it will be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Russell Martin stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Devin Travis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Paredes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays. Jonathan Scope will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Stepping in now, number 25. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Travis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2,
J.J. Hardy will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside there.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Swing, strike 2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Caleb Joseph will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. And he is in there at 3rd as the possible go-ahead score. Adam Jones strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A little bit outside. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Called strike 2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the 3rd base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. 2-2 one more time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Michael Givens will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Troy Tulowitzki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. Zach Britton comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Kevin Pillar stands into the box. He could really use the knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Josh Donaldson stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And he strikes him out on a good 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Bottom of the ninth for the Orioles. Right fielder,
Jimmy Paredes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Drew Hutchison will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Chris Davis will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Manny Machado steps in now. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Donaldson is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied 1 apiece. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Jose Bautista digs in now after lining out in his last try. Now here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And this is where he's at his best, when he gets that sinker running away. He's tough to hit.
Yeah, the problem is when he leaves that thing up, that's when he gets into all sorts of trouble.
And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Chris Colabello digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hard hit to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Pedro Alvarez steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys. And that's just what they've done.
Jonathan Scope is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on show track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
And now a pitch on the way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 2-1. Good night from Baltimore.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.